The only book I've ever read is Hatchet. And that's because I got arrested when I was 16 and my mom was like, you have to read a book. I don't know why.
What'd you get arrested for?
I was selling weed in school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the second time I've gotten in trouble with the law. But yeah, I was selling weed in school. I was on the elevator. I had broken my ankle playing volleyball. I'm a good guy. I do a bunch of different stuff.
Of course. A real Renaissance man.
Yeah, come on. And I had texted my friend who I was dealing with. Shout out, you know who you are. And Dane Stein.
Nobody's gonna press you on that. You're like Dane Stein.
God, mom's mom now. And I text him, I'm like, yo, I have a great idea. I'm gonna sell weed on the elevator, right? Because I had an elevator key because my leg was fucked up. And he was like,
that way, if anyone catches me, I got nowhere to go.
Right. And he texted me, he's like, that's a terrible idea. And I was like, no, it's a great idea. First day I go in, start doing it, immediately.
The whole elevator smells like fucking
reeked.
weed.
It reeked.
You didn't think about any of this?
Just blame the gym teacher for that. Fuck that.
Bro, this teacher got on like a big laptop cart after me, and then I was like, fuck. I was like, okay.
Yeah, they're like, immediately somebody has weed.
Immediately they were like, this smells like weed in here.
Damn.
So that was a big mess.
They stop and frisk you immediately?
Nah, I ended up making it to like second period. It's a great story. I ended up making it second period. The principal and there's two security guards behind them, as if it was like president and the fucking secret agents or whatever. And he's like, "Is Mario Calavita in here?" I'm like, "Fuck!" Right? And my other friend, knew like I was selling, and he like looks at me. He was like, "Oh shit!" And then he's like, "All right, grab all your stuff and come with us."
So you brought weed into school?
I brought a whole ounce of weed in school, and I don't mean like an ounce in a bag. I mean like I have OCD. I'm talking about I went to Five Below and bought little tiny jars that all attach to each other, so like completely organized.
Why didn't you just sell it after school?
Yeah, that's what everyone says. That's what everyone says.
There are so many holes in this plan.
I see what you were going for. You were trying to do something a little different, where it's like they would catch the kids after school. So
you were trying to Uber Eats your weed.
Yeah,
I'm bringing it to the customer.
I'm an instant gratification guy,
dude. I would have the same philosophy. It's like the person in that elevator is like, there's no way he was selling weed in the elevator. That would be too
right. It's so crazy. It just might work.
The teacher who did it was like, there just can't be right. There's no way this fucking guy. And the way I looked was like, I was a class clown. Like everyone like knew me in school, so that made it even worse. Like I wasn't low key about it. Like hair down to my nipples, fucking wearing like pajamas every day. Like it was clear.
Yeah, if that I was a guy selling weed,
it would be me.
It was the dude in pajamas.
It would be me. But then, so the principal was like, "Come with me." He was like, "Bring all your stuff and come with me." I just stand up and walk towards him. He's like, "Get all your stuff." I have like folders out and shit. I was like, "Fuck, strike one." And then I'm walking down the hallway with him. And I'm playing it cool. I'm like, "How's your day?"
Just to, really throw him off the trail.
And he's like, "Good."
I hit him with the classic, "How's your day?" And he was like, "You know what? This kid didn't do it."
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. I'm like, I can talk him away. And I like casually put my hands in my pockets. And he's like, "Don't put your hands in your pockets." I'm like, "Okay, this is a big fucking problem." And then the craziest part, my backpack was super saggy. It was like a Rasta knitted backpack.
Oh, yeah.
It was just like a sack. And as
they never would have thought weed was in there.
Literally,
brought a Rasta sack full of weed.
Please tell me you were wearing the hat with dreads too.
I mean, we're talking like
you could have been more obvious if you were smoking a blunt, just blasting Bob Marley.
Like one little braid with like beads in it hanging down my face. And
weed? Who, me?
I don't smoke weed. I hate weed. No, and I'm walking down the hall, and like as we're having a conversation, this was like the slickest shit I've ever done in my life.
We'll be the judge of that. So far, there's nothing slick about you, dude. I haven't heard one slick move out of fucking Mario this entire podcast.
Dude, it's like my life is just a game of sorry. Fucking every time it just gets set back. Fuck.
Yeah, it's sorry. It's a Monopoly. You got no get out of jail free cards.
No, rate this out of 10. I'm walking down next to him. So keep in mind, it's me next to the principal, one security guard in front of us, one behind us, right? This security guard behind us must have been autistic because as we're walking, I like slowly put my hand behind my back unzip my bag, I had like a big pill jar with like a quarter in it. Grab that out of my bag and I shove it like in my waistband, right in my back though. So now I'm like, okay, bet there's no weed in my bag at all. In my head, I'm like, I'm in the clear. I'm like, I'm good.
Right. As if they don't smell the weed all over your body.
Yeah. So I didn't think about that.
This was your slick move. You're like, hang on, bro.
So end of story. That was my slick move. But now, so we get in, they like search my bag. They find nothing. I'm like, yep, I'm slick. And then they were like, hey, stand up. We're going to body frisk you. I was like, fuck.
You're like, you can do that?
I was like, hey, I'm going to let you know right now. You guys missed it. I put it in the back of my pants and they were like, all right, you're going to jail.
Wow. So they called the cops and then
the cop was already like, there was already cops in the principal's
So they
office.
fully arrested you?
At the end of the day, they were like, hey, we had you on camera this whole time. Yeah.
Damn.
There was a camera in the elevator.
Yeah, that's another one you missed.
Toasted.
Camera elevator.
Just doing it right in front of the fucking camera.
And they got me the worst too, because they were like, who was this other dude with you? The dude I sold it to. And I was like, I'm not telling you, right? I ended up telling him almost right away. I was like, I'm not going to sit here and lie. You'll find him.
Worst drug dealer of all time. Day one busted, ratted out the one customer.
Almost immediately.
That's
I was like,
so
yeah, no,
funny.
that was this guy. Shout out to him because I ruined his fucking life. He was a senior. I was a sophomore. Ruined his senior year.
In fairness, it's his fault for buying off the dumbest drug dealer on the planet.
Fucking idiot. I hope you're doing well, though.
Yeah, he's doing great. He's probably selling life insurance at State Farm. That's probably all he was able to do with himself.
That sucks, though. That I mean, like, I guess even nowadays that would be troublesome because, I mean, in Pennsylvania it's still illegal, but like, and you're underage, but now weed, it's like, nobody really gives a fuck anymore.
Yeah, back then. Even now, though, it would still be a problem.
Yeah,
Like, when you
exactly.
bring it on school, it's like a whole nother, like...
You can hide it so much easier. You can take edibles into school, and they're like sour gummies now. It's like, how could it doesn't smell like anything?
And then, like, the carts and stuff, like, that's too easy. Yeah,
that now all the, like, you don't even need cigarettes anymore. You just pop a few Zin Daddies and you're a couple of Zinabons. That's all you need.
If you're in high school nowadays, it's gotta be hard as a teacher to catch kids getting fucked up.
Yeah, it's gonna be impossible.
Yeah,
it's gonna be impossible.
To your point, there's so many avenues you could take to be discreet about it.
Yeah, back
you don't
then,
have to be setting up shop in an
even
elevator.
back
right?
then, for me, I could have taken 6 different avenues and
yeah.
6 different avenues, 2 roads, and 3 terraces. I could have fucking
if you did it at school, okay, and just didn't do it in the elevator, didn't do it at school.
Didn't do it at school. We can leave it at that.
that
Wait till after school. We had a parking lot and cars. I could have just.
Surprised the teacher or the principal didn't just try and take it from you. Come on, give me the weed.
Well, that's the thing. So the dude who bought it off me, they just took it from him. He got like a 1-day suspension. I got
what happens to you?
Fully expelled from school.
Holy shit!
Yeah, expelled.
So what do you do from there?
So they like on paper I got expelled, but they were like it was like halfway through the year, so I technically got suspended for like 60 days, and they let me come back for finals. And they were like, if you pass finals, and I was always a like fine student.
What a punishment! It's like you could just skip school, and then if you can pass the test, you're good.
Nah, I had to go to like the public library like 4 times a week, so I still got like another extra day off. I was also in big trouble with my mom, so it wasn't like fun.
Yeah, it
for
wasn't
me.
exactly a free ride.
She's like, you have to go to church again. I'm like, what is why?
Yeah, you start selling weed in the fucking confessionals now.
Those fucking priests, dude.
Father O'Malley's buying an ounce.
Yeah,
I thought you couldn't say anything, dude.
They were like, hit me with a left-handed hand job. I'll buy all your weed. I was like, all right.
You're like, fine, dude.
I had to do some in-school suspensions. They were